Welcome to the Swarm. I'm glad that you have decided to stop by to see what the buzz is all about.
Hey everybody, Skeeter here and welcome back to the channel. Wait a minute. What channel? Do you see a channel? Have you seen a channel? Have you seen a channel? Well, like the title of the video says, I owe you an explanation. Because there hasn't been a channel, and there hasn't been a channel for 3 years. So to make a very long story short, I'll try and do my best for you, not to bore you, but I'd appreciate it if you stay with me. 3 years ago, as you know, if you've been following the channel in the early days, when I first started it, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer. I'm good. I've had 3 great years so far. Numbers are good. I give all the credit to an amazing medical staff, my amazing family, my friends, which are all of you. Without that support, I would have never made it through. So we're good. We're going to move on. Well, right after that journey ended, New York State decided to pass the Concealed Carry Improvement Act, which improved nothing. It made things actually worse for people like myself and a lot of people who lived in New York State. The only thing it did was it forced instructors like myself to come up with curriculums to teach basically an 18-hour course, 16 hours in the classroom and 2 hours in the range. So the upside to it was we, in the industry, we were kept very busy. So my buddy Rob, who worked with me at Dark Storm, and I started teaching this class, and we taught, for the first 8 months, we taught 4 classes a week. It was a grueling schedule, and we literally had no time for anything else. So everything kind of went on the back burner in all of our lives. We had our regular day jobs. We had to work. I had a range and training facility to run. Guys who all worked with me all had their regular gigs. And then we were just exhausted from doing these classes. And then it kind of tapered off a little bit, but we were still doing them at least every weekend. So we were doing, 8 hours Saturday, 8 hours Sunday, and then Monday evenings, Wednesday evenings, 2 hours of a shot in the range after working, 10 hours a day. So it was pretty grueling. In that time frame, I lost my motivation for my YouTube channel. At first, I just didn't have time for it. And then I just kind of lost the desire to do it. I'm sure you all have gone through things in your life that you loved and then decided you didn't love them anymore. That's what happened to me. I lacked the motivation to not only do videos, but I lacked the capacity to come up with content that I enjoyed doing. When I started the channel, it was truly, and it still is, a labor of love. I never thought I'd have 10 subscribers. When I got 10 subscribers, I couldn't believe it. And those 10 turned into 100. And those 100 turned into 200. And then to 400. And then to 500. And when I stopped doing videos, I was at about 1,000 subscribers. Well, in the past 3 years, since I really haven't done any videos, the channel's picked up another 530 subscribers. So right now, as of this moment that I'm sitting here doing this video, this channel has 1,530 subscribers. And I am beyond blessed, beyond grateful. People have made comments on videos that I did 4 years ago and thanked me and told me that it helped them, and that's great. That's the reason I started doing them to begin with. I didn't do them for any other reason than just I love doing them, and I thought, man, maybe if I could help somebody and give somebody some good information, whether it's about firearms, whether it's about reloading, shooting, whatever it was, whatever the content was, that would be more than enough for me. So from the bottom of my heart, for those of you that have stayed with me, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, hello again. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I thought I'd do a quick flyby and ask you to take a moment to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Thank you.
Well, 8 months ago, Jesse and I relocated to South Carolina. And right now I'm sitting in my one of my toy rooms, let's call it. And I feel very blessed to be here. One of the greatest moves I ever made in my life after having my children and meeting Jessie, who's the love of my life and the greatest woman I've ever met, ever. And but we came here, and man, it is unbelievable. Being in a free state after spending my whole life in New York has just been a breath of fresh air. We built a beautiful home, and one of my goals was to come down here and relaunch this YouTube channel. And this video is going to be the start of that. Since I've been down here, I have been able, I want to say blessed, because really is a blessing, to acquire things that I never thought I'd ever be able to own in my entire life. Things that if I had them in New York, which I couldn't get them in New York anyway, but if I did have them, they put me in jail for my entire life. Down here, it's just normal. Everybody shoots, everybody has guns. It's not a big deal. People understand that a 10-round magazine versus a 17-round magazine doesn't really make a difference. If you know me, you know that in my world, good is good and bad is bad. So if you're a good person, it doesn't matter if you have one gun or 500 guns. If you're a good person, it doesn't matter if you have a 10-round mag or a 50-round drum. It doesn't matter. You're not going to do anything bad with it. And that's kind of the mentality down here. So it's really, like I said, it's a breath of fresh air. So I want to relaunch this channel. But what I want to know is, what do you, the people who've been loyal to this channel, what do you want to see? Okay? Comment down below. Tell me what you want to see from the channel. Those of you that know me, you kind of know what's in these things here, or some of it. And you may know what's in that thing over there, which you can't even see. I have been very fortunate to acquire an amazing firearm collection, and I want to share some of that with you guys. I also want to share some of the knowledge that I've learned along the journey I've taken in the firearms industry, and I think that there are things that I could really help people to learn, to understand, and that's what I want to do. That's everything I want to do with the channel. So let me know down below what you think you'd like to see. I have some really good ideas of some things I want to start doing, and I'm going to try and work on those and get the first real video up. And spoiler alert, it's going to be on a gun that there really aren't many videos on YouTube about, at least not as of this day that I'm doing this video. And I want to get one out there and show you guys something that I think is pretty special. Not very often in this community that something comes along that's different enough that warrants somebody going, man, I want to learn about that. I want to know about it. What makes it different? So I'm going to try and do some videos and take things from a slightly different perspective, if that's possible. So again, let me know what you want to see. Thank you for sticking with me. I want to grow this channel, and I want to make it as big as we could possibly make it and grow the community around it. So again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for staying with me. Love you guys. And until next time, Skeeter out.